It's not about picking stocks. It's about picking the right portfolio.
Talking about sort of what's happening in the Middle East, sort of interesting. I don't want to compare these two events, but when the Ukraine happened, there was a period of time where we talked about it, focused on it, fixated on it every day. In the short term, it obviously moved some asset prices, not always in the way people expected, but how do you contextualize these events in terms of, I guess your risk ranges? A lot of things will move in the short term. It's obviously a very big and important event and tragic event in a lot of ways, but how do we think about these, these events when they happen?
Well, it's always, the answer is always going to be the signal.
Yep.
I mean, so when I'm talking about the relationship between the volatility of the S&P 500 and where the top end of the range is, on something like that, Jonesy, I'll just do the same thing. I'll say, okay, let's just look at the big stuff this morning. You got 1, oil. You got 2, USD. You got 3, SPY. Where are they? So I check it down like this. Where are they within their trade duration, their trend, and within the risk range, okay? Risk range, okay. So again, oil is currently bearish from a trade perspective. This is bearish trade, bearish trend. And low into the risk range is what it is, minus 2.3% away, right? So to me, I just score everything just mathematically. This is not a hard thing to get right. So oil on a trending basis, and the top end of the range is way higher. U.S. dollar bullish, and risk ranges would be a new cycle high. So that would be instead of, this is why I do not care. I literally don't care. You could write anything to me about what's going on in the Middle East this morning. You could, and please don't cancel, I'm Catholic, but Jesus Christ himself could give me a buzz on the cell phone and tell me what he's thinking about the setup. I wouldn't listen. All I care about is that, Jonesy.
Yeah.
Every single thing that ticks checks down every single day, and then all of a sudden you're going to be in a situation where maybe one day, there's a rocket that lands very seriously in Iran, and oil's up at the top end of my range, and I'd be like, okay, now that's enough. Now we've probably seen a capitulation to the upside in oil. This is just the opening volley potentially for what's going on in the Middle East.
Yep.
If the United Arab, and I put that in here as well. This UAE coming into today was bullish on both those durations, but now today it's most likely this one on the trade is going to go negative. So now that'll score negative, and if the trend breaks, I'll stop myself out of it. I mean, clearly, if you live there, you're a little concerned about what's going on with your neighbors. So, I think it fits me.
Yep.
Because I'm not as smart as all these people on TV that are going to talk to you about geopolitical risks today.
Hey there, Hedgeye Nation, or if you're not part of Hedgeye Nation, thanks for watching Hedgeye on YouTube. If you haven't already, make sure to click on the button below there. Subscribe to our YouTube page. You can also follow the link in the description to our website to get even more great investing content.